Hi, this is Sam. This is just a quick update of my progress for the final year project. I am doing Squad AI, so I'm trying to, it's meant to be for kind of team shooters, sort of like Rainbow Six Siege or Overwatch, something like that. So I want the AI to kind of work together to take down enemies. It's been quite difficult, so this is all I've got so far. If I press play, oh, let me angle it. As you can see, I've got 3 blue AI, so I've got one left, one right, and one in the middle, and you see what happens when I press play. So this one gets attacked, seeks cover, calls for help, and the closer to one nearby comes to rescue. And they work together to kill the enemy, while the other one has run off somewhere else. And then they finish. So if I just play that one more time, we can kind of see what happens. So he gets shot, he runs to cover, calls for help, and then this one comes to rescue, also goes into cover, and they take turns to well, not necessarily take turns, but they only pop up to shoot when they're not being shot at. So that's what I've got so far. I've got 2 different types of AI. The red one's the enemy, which uses its own behaviour tree to try and keep things simple. So essentially it just patrols randomly, and then it will chase someone and attack them and pause between attacks. Whereas the smart AI have 2 behaviour trees. One again is kind of movement and attacking, and then the other one is cover. So when they get shot at, they will seek cover using various EQS systems. So it'll go into here and it'll try and find cover, kind of the nearest suitable one, which I'll show you in a minute. And then they will fire in a loop when the enemy is not firing. So yeah, the EQS stuff, I've got find cover here. So I've got different queries. So it's a cone shape, about like 360 degrees, so it looks all around them. And then we find a path from the query, and we try and get the first one, I think. So it's been a while since I did this one. But what I can show you is the test dummy pawn, which EQS test pawn. So if I pop that here, and then what's great about this is that I can attach an EQS such as find cover, and it will show you all the different points around it. We can turn off some of the labels to make it easier to read. So all the blue ones basically aren't suitable, and then it then goes into like kind of yellow, red, blue, green, and green is the best. So they're all kind of weighted. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah. So yeah, all these numbers show kind of their score, with the high score being the best cover. So as you can see over here, because the enemy's there, that's a terrible place to take cover. So it tries to stay away, and if I move it about, you can see again that it needs to be also in line of sight to the enemy, because there's no point kind of going somewhere where you can't see the enemy, which is why the one over here is red. So yeah, that's basically how the cover system works. And yeah, recently with the team stuff, I've been kind of experimenting a bit with interfaces. So I think in the AI, script, so it's a bit. I'm kind of in the middle of it, so it's a bit messy. But I've got these different events where, on the behavior tree, I call a certain task, which will then call an interface for that particular one. I think it's the. So you notice the danger. Oh no, sorry, it's not in there. I can't remember. I moved it somewhere. But essentially, the one that's getting shot at calls for help, and it calls all the actors of the same class, so the friendly team, and calls the going to rescue function on the interface for all of them, except for itself. So then that way it takes in the target to rescue, which is the actor. Like I said, sorry, it's a bit messy. Most of this isn't actually being used. I need to move it. And then, yeah, anyway, it checks the distance between them. So if they're too far away, like the other one was, they won't come to help. But if they're close enough, then they switch their. Then it changes their text to rescue in to show that they're coming, you know, kind of communicating with them. And yeah, they kind of will face the enemy, so then they will get the target that way. Yeah, they get like the enemy location things, and they go to rescue, and when the rescue is successful, then everything's kind of reset essentially. But yeah, that's the majority of it. It's primarily a cover system, which involves other things. Well, not other things as such. It's more there's different EQS things like for random movement and for finding the player. Although some of these are kind of old and not needed anymore, but yeah, it's just to kind of get a bit of variety in there with their movement and how they choose cover. So that's the main thing, and like I said, these squad AI kind of helping each other with the interface. Ideally, it'd be nice to flesh it out a little bit more, and there's definitely quite a number of bugs. It doesn't always work exactly how I'd like, so I need to squash a few of those. But it's taking shape. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.